before he does anything too major. There, nice little static burnout, whipping it around. Getting a nice bit of heat in that rear tyre so he can perform some nice stunts for you. Just remember, as he comes past, the more noise you make, the bigger and faster and louder Lee will go. Oh, cracking it straight up, jumping up into the seat stander, straight into a flamingo, full length of the arena there. Oh, whipping it round into a drift at the end. Oh, banging it straight up into one there. Now give him a rave and a cheer as he comes past, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice slow drifts there, and whilst looking at the crowd. Oh, winding it out now. Now whipping it around the other way with one hand down. Check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, banging it straight up into a wheelie, straight out of a drift. Oh, nice stoppy. Can he whip it around at the end? Oh, check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Once again there, getting his hand down in the drift. Show your appreciation down that end, everybody. Oh, nearly losing the front there. Not quite enough heat in it. So just remember, the louder you are, the bigger Lee will go and the crazier he will go. Oh, nice caddy whip there. Treating this motorbike like a BMX. Oh, whipping it straight round. Beautiful control of the bike there. So if you'd like to see more from Lee or follow where he's next and what he does, you can follow him on Bowers Stunts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Name it, he's on there. Oh, bouncing it off the rev limiter. Oh, getting a nice bit of smoke there, now whipping it around into a drift. Oh, give it up for Lee Bowers, everybody. So, some of you might notice some of the modifications on this bike. There is a 65 tooth rear sprocket on there. It's really just to slow things down, so more technical stuff really. You can see he's got the dual caliper handbrake on the rear, so he can control the rear brake whilst he's got his feet on the seat, as he was doing just then. This bike's not as heavily modified as his other stunt bike, which should be on later on in the show. Oh, getting some nice pops there on the rev limiter. He's going to slow it down now into some nice circles. See if he can get these hands off the bars now. There he goes, at one hand. Let's see if he can get them both off. There's the other hand off. Another one-hander. Let's see if he can get the no-hander out. Oh, not quite yet. You're clearly not making enough noise for him. So check this dismount. Front flip dismount, ladies and gentlemen. So that's been Lee on his 2014 636. Now he's going to get on pretty much 100% stock KXF 450.
This is just...
So this bike is a stock KXF 450, as you can go and buy from a showroom from Kawasaki. It is absolutely bog standard. The only difference is the back mudguard's been scraped a few times. So if you really get behind Lee, we'll see if we can get him to scrape this back mudguard on this motocross bike. So you've really got to get behind him for him to do that. Oh, nice stoppy there on knobbly tyres as well. Like I say, this is a motocross bike fully set up for the motocross. So he's saying, do you want to see him scrape this mudguard? Okay, Lee, I think you've got to do it now. So we'll get behind him now, because this is a 50-50 trick for Lee to pull off. As this mudguard gets shorter and shorter, it gets harder and harder to reach it. So he's going to whack it up into a fast wheel and then rock it back. Oh, check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to see that again? I said, do you want to see that again? Make some noise in there, everybody. Oh, check that out right there. Super control. Just showing you he's not just a one bike rider. He can do this on any motorbike. So let's see if we can get another one here. So really get behind him as he comes past you, ladies and gentlemen. Check that out. So you want one more of those? Oh, check that out. Almost stormed it on the mudguard. Awesome control there. So that's been Lee on his 450 KXF, bog standard bike. The next bike he's coming on is a 2013 KX85 with slight modifications. Some of you might see as he's coming past, this bike's got a handbrake on as well as a foot brake. So Lee will be able to chuck this one around a little bit more, as you can see, straight off into Merck step. Just